Hello there and welcome to another CodeFlow tutorial. In this tutorial, we're going to talk about HTML attributes. Let's go. So talking about HTML attributes, it's kind of something that it's very easy to talk about. It's very easy to talk about. We're going to talk about some sets of things that we insert into the HTML elements themselves. And basically that gives you the simple definition for HTML attributes. All HTML elements must have attributes. So attribute provides like a form of more information about the elements themselves, and you can always see them only in the starting tag, okay, not in the ending tag or not even in the content, just in the starting tag, okay. And they used to always have a name and a value. Very simple, name and a value. So let's have a quick go through about how this thing works. So we are here in the the HTML main tag as usual, and we're going to create our simple comment, the exclamation mark with the 2 dash, and we're going to say making an HTML attribute. Oh, quite amazing. Make an HTML attribute, and let's create a bit of a space so we don't get this thing over those things. So making an HTML attribute. So what's the first attribute we're going to be exploring? You see a lot of attributes that you can actually explore, but we are going to actually first talk about some HTML elements. Now, well, I want to make use of an attribute known as the href. The href specifies the URL of a page, like a link, something like a link. So for us to use the href, we have to use what we call the a tag, and that's how it works with the a tag. And we've talked about the a tag before, but we're going to actually have to talk about it because we want to make use of href. We're going to talk about the a tag and the href when we talk about links, HTML links. But for now, let's go through this. So the a tag and the href. So let's type in the href. But before we type in the href, we would have actually had a text in which we want to insert this thing. We're trying to create a link here. So we're going to write visit W3 schools to learn more. Okay, let's say this is an Easter egg, a very serious Easter egg, but you're not actually understand right now. But let's go. So we're going to have to write the href. This is the attribute href, and as you click it, you see it as an equal sign with two quotation symbols at the top, 1 and 2 quotation symbols here, and in the middle you can write in your link. I'm going to write https, and you can write this your colon, and you can put a 2/, and you can write www.pyrochaos.blogspot.com. Oh wow, this is quite amazing. So this is a simple link. We've created a simple link, and we're making use of the href attribute. As you can see, the href attribute. This is a very simple attribute we can use anytime we want to use it. So that means we are defining what we call an hyperlink. Now the next one is very alright. Let's say very alright. We know as the src attribute, and what it does is that it's used with an img tag. So an img tag is basically an image kind of tag. So let's write the img tag, and let's close the brackets, and it's just gonna close like that. That means this HTML element is just like the br element, okay, that doesn't have any closing tag. Just a starting tag. So let's do img, let's close the img, and let's go back in the img and press space, and let's type in the src. This is the html attributes, and with the src we can specify a file in the src. So what file do we want to specify? We have to just press the slash, and you can actually scroll down and you can specify some few files. I want to go to my users. Okay, got some oh my god, what did I just do? Okay, you know what, I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna press the slash, and we have our users. Okay, and we have our user, and I can go to my desktop and I can select an image. So first of all, when you are about to do this, we can still have to go back again. I want to select a very good image that's gonna meet up with the standards of what we want to do. So this is our website project, and this is where we're going to be inserting the image. Let's go to our pictures. Pictures, and okay, I got this nice car. I'm gonna press copy, and I'm gonna go back and I'm gonna paste it right in the images right here. I'm gonna paste it. Okay, and we have the img 002 whatever image, and right here in my Visual Studio Code, I kind of have the opportunity. Yeah, okay, so here's my desktop, and I can go back. I can go to my website project. I think I saw the website project just a few minutes ago, a few seconds ago. Website project, and yeah, and we have the images, and yeah, this image. So I've defined a file, like I specify the path to a particular image, and you can not only use this for image, you can use this for a lot of things, like files, to display files, to display audios, or to display videos or SRC source or stuff like that. You can use the SRC for things just like that too. We're going to talk about this when we talk about the images, the videos, and the audios in HTML. So right now, that's just the use of the SRC tag. Okay, that's just use of the SRC tag. But also, you can also use the SRC as a link to an external image. I mean, basically what I mean is that, okay, let's copy this. Okay, and let's paste it right here, and let's copy this HTTPS. Okay, and I'm gonna copy it, and right here you can actually insert a link in this. Okay, and you can save this. Now the issue is that we've not actually checked in what we actually do. So once you save this, go to Google Chrome and preview this. And as you can see, we have the href tag here, and we've got our big fat image here. Okay, a big fat image here, and now this image is not loading. Why? Because we have to load it from an external link, but I don't have my internet on, so it's definitely not going to load. So that's that part. So and yeah, my website, this is the original Paracho website, and so it is not an image. And exactly, so I have to load maybe an image from Pexels or from Pixabay right here. That will actually make much more sense. So right now, let's go to the next attribute we have right here. We have the alt attribute, and it specifies an alternate text for any image there. I mean, sometimes you go to your website and you can't see what is displayed there. I mean, you can't see the image, so this is very good for that part. So right now, we're going to use the alt tag, but we're going to use it with the img. So I'm going to press img. And okay, you know what, okay, yeah, let's press the img. Okay, I'm still gonna have to type the src, so let me just copy this to save us the stress, and I'm gonna paste this right here, and we have the src tag. Okay, it's still gonna be there. So right here, put a space, and you can press alt. This is the next attribute, and alt, I can say a picture showing a car. Quite amazing. Now the issue is that because of, I mean, this is, we're literally testing this, you can't see what is going on here. But I think if we go to the developer tools, we should be able to have like a bit of a view into what we're actually talking about. When we come down here and we press the car, you can see the alternate text, that a picture showing the car. This will only show if maybe your data can't actually show the image, or your browser can't show the image, so you can know what is actually in that image, a picture showing a car. I know you want to say that this is part of the Instagram part in which you click on an image and it tells you the name of the person in the image. That's a tooltip. That's a very different thing. And we'll explore that as we go on in this tutorial. So let's go to another HTML attribute. I think we have the style attribute, and what the style attribute does, let's use it along with the p tag. That's the paragraph tag, and I want to say I love my future. Okay. I love my future. Okay, and so when I say I love my future, we're gonna actually have to add the the attribute right here. And so I'm gonna press style. We use the style for that particular part. Click the style, and please don't forget all those things here. So I want to give it a color, like a beautiful color. So I want to change this to color. I want to give it a brown, and I want to save this. So let's preview that. Let's go to my Chrome. I want to close this developers tab, and I want to preview this. Okay, and scroll down a bit, and you can see I've applied a bit of CSS to the HTML stuff. I love my future. We're going to talk about HTML styles as a separate tutorial, okay? But this is just showing how style can be used as an attribute in HTML. I love my future. Quite beautiful, astonishing. Trust me, this is very good. So now the next one, let's make use of another attribute. We have the lang attribute, and you're going to be using that with, let me say, the HTML tag right here. So it can be useful if you want to actually, you want to declare the language of a web page. You want to talk about how your web pages languages can be searched in and stuff. That means it's going to be very useful for your search engines and for your browsers. So I'm going to type in the lang right here, and I want to set this to EN for English. I don't know if but EN actually is for English. Okay, I rather use the lang tag actually, but this is just for the blank parts. But when you're good in all this SEO stuff, you actually need this most of the time. But if you want to state the English language you want, I can say N and give it a caps lock US, and that shows that it's English, the US kind of English. Or I can say UK. Yeah, that's great. So let's leave it as NUS, and let's save this. Fortunately, if you open your browser, this won't be much of good use to you. So another tag we can talk about is known as the width and the height tag. Okay, the width and the height tag. And if you're actually asking how we can make use of the width and the height tag, it's kind of quite simple. To make use of the width and the height tag, let's use an image as an example. That's a very good example. Let's imgs as, let me paste it because I've actually copied it before, as you can see right here. So let's use the width and the height tag. So how do we make use of that? It's simple, just write width width, and you can set the width. I want to use 500. I can use px if I want to use px, and I can actually set the height to maybe 500 px. I'm save this, and I'm gonna go back to my Chrome and preview this, and we're gonna see a new image, but that's been adjusted in the width and the height. That's basically the function of the width and the height attributes. So now let's move to another attribute. We've talked about most of the attributes already, and I think